Most active traders and investors watch stock prices, sometimes glued to their screens, mesmerized by the blinking lights on their charts and the technical indicators. But what about professional traders? What are they watching? Well, in addition to their price charts, they watch the put-call ratio. In this video, I'm going to show you what the put-call ratio actually means, how to interpret it like a trader, not a chart chaser, and I'm going to show you 3 simple places you can check it quickly. Let's simplify this. Let's start out with a definition. The put-call ratio measures market sentiment by comparing bearish bets, puts, to bullish bets, calls. The formula is really simple. It is the total put volume divided by the total call volume. That gives us the put-call ratio. Now, sometimes you'll see it calculated using open interest instead of volume. Same idea, it's just a different lens. Let's make it real simple. If 1 million puts traded today and 1 million calls traded today, 1 million divided by 1 million would equal 1. And that's what the put-call ratio would read. That is a balanced market. Now, there's something important you need to understand here. The market is naturally tilted towards bullish behavior. People wake up and go to work to build businesses. So normal isn't really 1. To make this simple, we created a put-call ratio sentiment table that you can download and print out for yourself. It breaks down in plain English exactly what these levels mean. So you can download the PDF in the description below and use it. Keep it handy until you've got it memorized. Now let's walk through this table and help you understand it. We'll start out here at the top. If the ratio drops below 0.50, that is extreme bullishness. Heavy call buying, 2 to 1. Confidence is high, maybe a little too high. When you see it at that extreme, watch out for market tops, maybe a reversion to the mean. Around 0.70, that's your baseline. That's where this indicator normally lives. Now, when it moves above 1.0, puts are starting to outnumber calls. That's fear creeping into the market. And when you get up into the 1.3 to 1.7 range, now you're looking at real concern. The market's feeling it. Above 1.7 or even 2.0, that's where you start seeing panic. Market's dropping, everybody's panicked, people are scrambling to buy insurance. And that's where things get interesting. By the time that panic settles in, the market might be getting ready to bottom out and reverse back up. That's why it's sometimes called the fear-greed index. Extreme optimism tends to show up near market tops because everything's going so well. And extreme fear tends to show up near market bottoms. All right, now let me show you where this stuff actually lives, because this is where most people get stuck. They don't know where to find the data or how to interpret it. So let me show you. Okay. One of my favorite places to find the put-call ratio is on the CNN Fear and Greed Index. You can Google it, pop it open, and it is just one of the indicators that they use. Let me scroll down here so you can see it. And right now it's showing that the market is experiencing some extreme fear. This uses 7 different market breadth and sentiment indicators, of which the put-call ratio is 1. I'll do a whole separate video on this so you better understand it. But if you scroll down here, you can see it's got the put and call options, and it uses a 5-day average put-call ratio. So it takes the daily data and averages it out over the week, and it gives you that 5-day running average. And right now, it's actually down just below 80. So it's a little bit above normal. Last week on Friday, it kind of peaked up above 0.90. And because it's averaged out, it kind of mellows out the indicator and doesn't show some of the extremes. Another easy place to find this information, you can get the CBOE Daily Market Statistics. Google that, CBOE Daily Market Statistics, and you can see the put-call ratio. Here's today's number. According to this, it measured at 0.89. Now, Tradingview.com is one of my favorites. It's visual, it's really usable. And again, like I said, this is probably my favorite. You can actually chart the put-call ratio over time on a variety of different indices. You can type in just the letters PC for put-call ratio. You can type in put-call when you're doing a symbol lookup, and you'll see a handful of different put-call ratios. My favorite is the put-call ratio F. That tracks the put calls on the futures index, which I think professional traders primarily use futures to measure the price chart. So they're using the futures, and you can put in PCFR as the symbol, and that gives you a great little indicator. You can see the numbers, you can see when it registers high, you can see when it registers low, and you can add an indicator to this. If you go up to the indicator tab and you click on that and you type in put call on that, you can see a put call ratio indicator or oscillator. I like this first one, the Capriolet. This one's a good one. This combination gives us a really nice, easy to spot view, and the indicator will highlight some of the extremes with these little red and green bars. And so I'm going to give you a couple of examples. The most recent bar came in on Friday the 20th, right after the put call ratio popped up to a bit of an extreme. And if we pop over into a chart of the S&P index, because I'm tracking those futures, and you look at the 20th, right there, big red candle day, it measured at an extreme, the very next day, boom, the market popped in a bit of a bottom. Market's a little bit nervous right now because we're seeing some downward movement and a violation of the 200 period moving average. But let me show you some of these other data points that hit. You can see this big red extreme bar here, warning possible top. You saw the put call ratio hit an extreme, and you can look at the date on that, and that is right at the end of January, right around January 26th through the 28th. Check this out. That's right where the market topped. The market was feeling really bullish, and all of a sudden, people got nervous and sentiment started to change, and bam, that hit an extreme. That's rare when you see it that perfectly timed, but that's a great example of how powerful this data can be. Let me squeeze in a little bit more history here and show you a really big, powerful one here. You can see where the put call ratio hit an extreme back in April of 2025, and you got this big green bar indicator kicking in about April 7th. Remember that date. Now, if we look at this chart, go over here to the left, around April 7th, that's right where the market bottom kicked in. The put call ratio, everybody was panicked. Let me give you a little bit more context here. Everybody was panicked during the market tariff tantrum, and everything's going down. Big red candles, big red day. The put call ratio hits an extreme, and bam, the market bottom comes in, and the market starts its way to recovery. So that's a good example of how you can use the put call ratio indicator. Powerful tool, powerful combination. And if you want that put call ratio sentiment table to help you, download the free PDF in the description below. And while you're down there grabbing it, go ahead and hit the like button for this video and subscribe to the channel while you're at it so we can keep making awesome videos like this one. I'm Noah Davidson, and I will see you in the next video.